fiber.
Hey guys, DD here. Welcome to a new Western Fishing Stream. How you guys doing? Waiting for the chat to load in. Right, there we go. Alright, so going to do something a bit different. I don't think I have the materials to make these lures anymore. I gave so much away. Alright, as I said that we're going to do something different to decide to figure out where we're going to fish. So I made a wheel and we're going to use this right here. And you see, I got all the water bodies listed on this wheel. Wherever's land will go there. So yeah, that's gonna be a good one. I think. I don't got elk on here, so that's. I forgot about that one. I don't got copper either. To be fair, I made this about a while back. So I'll be here. I don't know where hell. Let's put it down here because I don't know. I think it's with Ladoga and that copper. All right, I got all the maps now. Anyway, how you all doing? So let's go ahead and spin the wheel, see where we're going. Girl. Yama? Okay, that works, I guess. Alright, so we'll go to Yama in about 25 minutes, but does not turn out where we want to. We'll definitely leave the map. I don't know what's going on with that. That thing was not working though as soon as it started. The white beam I think is on this one right here. Yeah, red compost worm. Okay. Got my UL here. We'll do some UL fishing. And I thought it was a hornet. Too. Alright. Thank you for the follow-up, guys, there. I appreciate it. What is going on? Why is that not going away? Oh, maybe it's that wheel thing. Why is that cursor stuck? I don't like that. Huh. Let me check a couple things, guys. Something is wrong here. Not that. That would annoy the hell out of me. Later on, I'm going to put a timer on this for map changing. So we're at 137, 196. We're casting towards that hole back there. That's what I was told to do. So yeah, this is E4. You see what I'm using? I'm using this Hornet 1002 with 6.2 kg leader. And I'm gonna be using speed 30. Just gonna cast right straight across. Starting right at noon is a horrible time to start. So it's supposed to be Yugi's and stuff here. Should go slower though, actually. Excuse me. Hey, GD Gaming, how you doing? No, I'm not ill. I don't know, my throat started having an itch all of a sudden. Or a tickle. Yeah, I'm alright, guys. That's fine. After results of falling asleep with your window open. Ooh. No, I did not see it yet. Hope it's a good fish, not that damn Tom. Oh, that's a dolly. Definitely like that. I like literally just like woke up like 45 minutes ago. But just curious, but what did you catch? Hmm. I believe this is the lure that the Canadian way was using. You got all them weeklies and stuff. Posted in CW's server a roach, and it was just barely choking. 4 grams over. Oh, very nice. Oh, what water body? What? Where'd my fish go? That's bullshit. The fish is gone. I caught it and it went to please wait and gone. Stupid game, you goddamn bugs. That kind of pissed me off. That could have been potential been a good fish. Kind of make me mad at that now. That was definitely a marker fish. It was right at the end, right close to red. That was something good, and then the game decides to, nope, you're not having it. Without an FGA. I'm going to report on that. That's a bug that's going to piss people off if that happens often. Especially fighting a fish too long. And be like a potential trophy. And then sit there and pull it up and it disappears. Uh, It was a weird glitch when I first got into the game. If you guys noticed, the cursor got stuck on the middle of the screen and wouldn't go away. I had to reset, completely exit the game to get rid of it. Oh, nice sockeye. I'm not finding Yugi's though. Like anyway, was finding. There's probably a good wacky rig spot. Could try it. And again, just not bother with it. I'm hoping for a bite there. I mean, sometimes I can get a fish to bite on at the store. Pink salmons are quite notorious for that. So is the Asian smelts. But you know, which I ain't seen that either. Gotta get that out of my throat. Making my throat hurt. Ah, hello. I wasn't sure if you were there or not. I thought you'd see me because I see my fish come in the weeklies. I came to this spot because, like I said, I seen Canadian fishing this spot. He was filling the chat with bunch of weeklies and stuff, and got a decent amount of Yugis and Asian smelts and others. Hold on, I'll give you I believe it's the first video that I did actually. It's obviously it is. I keep all my videos in here. So right here, this should help. I'll post it in chat so make it easier to find it. I don't remember if you were using the Hornet 1 or Hornet 2. I mean, it's catching fish. It's not get what he was catching. Yeah, spot number is there. Usually when you're fishing for the breams, there's usually about 1.2, 1.3 meters down. There's a Yugi. Yeah, I actually never pay attention to sometimes the coordinates. I usually just go based on visuals. So I wouldn't know what coordinates that is even. But I know the 120, 120, 120, 121. That's the donut roughy spot. Always is. Well, if there's a cafe order for the Yugis, we definitely got it. No, I think it has to be over 500 grams though for a two. I know the first one's over 500. I think the second one's not. Kelly for the white bream. Yeah. Oh, little guy. I want to get little guy that. Never get a marker of that lavender's chart. Was that how you pronounce it? Yeah, lavenders. Yeah, trophy nace. Oh, that was on Whining, eh? Thank you for the follow there, Gabriel. Welcome to the channel. Oh, nice coal hole. have to admit the spot's doing pretty good, despite that I'm not catching what the Canadian way was catching, but still producing decent fish. So 20 minutes, we got about 20 fish. So do see about a fish every minute. So that's actually decent bite going here. I know it's gonna slow down as I hit close to night. Always does. Do sleeper fishing. Are you talking about the is there a trophy on that?
New subscriber.
Inner sockeye. I hope that's not a chum. Yeah. Think you got a good fish on, but then you see what it really is, and it's not a good fish. It's definitely gonna slow down. Good try for the suckers. If Yugi's are here, then the suckers are here too. Then. But I'm gonna keep fishing this until nothing's biting. Hey Emerald, I appreciate it. Thank you. Or Emmerich. I feel I didn't sleep enough. I went to bed about 5 or 6 o'clock. Whew. I got back up at 10. I did like a 5 hour session yesterday. On October fishing for the Persians surgeons. But then right at the end, I found that there's a problem with where I was casting. And their chum, most likely. kind of harsh. I just don't say it's nice fish because I agree to some point where that fish is kind of too commonly caught. Same with the common roaches. I got to the point to stop saying nice fish to the F1s in the tench because it was too common. But I'm not gonna go blur it out and say why. That's a bad fish, bad trophy. Yeah, you just don't say nothing, and it'd be fine. Because if I did say nice fish to every single fish that came up there as this gibboard or a common roach, it'll be steady with texting. I think I only caught one my whole entire time on winding. See, that fish right there deserves a nice fish because that's not commonly caught. Not every cast is coming with a fish now. The nighttime is a bit slow. It don't shut down completely. It just slower. Kind of why I'm stopping and going more. That's why I do that stop and go at night, because these fish are more kind of lazy and don't want to chase the lure. So you gotta like basically drop it right in their face. But then you get garbage fish like that done. Thanks for the challenge videos. They really helped. You're welcome. Not a problem. He always said that he used all my videos to get to his challenges. He had a bit of a crisis stuff and he had problems. I was watching your vid from earlier at October, but I noticed that you mentioned something about wrong clip. Just to let you know, the clip is measured from the tip of your rod and not where. Well, yeah, I know where a clip is at. It's based on where you cast. Because it depends on basically the clip is coming off the reel, basically. But the clip is also measured by basically the rod length too. If you're doing using, I showed a simple image of of the difference between the rod holder and and where you're basically putting your rod down. If you can walk up to the water's edge and put your rod down like that, your tip is well over the water's edge. But if you use a rod holder, for example, this is the main problem. You cannot put it anywhere except for where it tells you. So if you look at this, now you see that you're no longer in over the water. And when you pick up the rod, you're that far away and your rod tip is way back here. I don't want to put that back down. You see where it's at? Your rod tip's on the water's edge now, not over the water. So that's what I noticed. Why a clip is not actually getting where I need to because of that reason. Hey Joe, how you doing? I hope you having a good day. Yes, the stream's doing okay. I'm letting the wheel decide where I'm going to be going. That's going to be horrible. I need to get out of that. I know it's kind of a poor example of what I was trying to show with spinning reel. Well, not spinning, but casting rod. They don't have a good length distance compared to a carp rod. Anyways, I said in the video or in the comments that I'm going to retest the spot and see if I'm right or wrong. I had a really, really bad bite rate. Is like 1 to 2 fish an hour, then I only caught like 6 or 7 fish in 5 hours. And the only time I caught the fish is when I readjusted my lines. The lure drifts only to the point where it hits the bottom. That's it. It don't drift any further. Only takes a few seconds to reach the bottom. The only thing that's drifting is the line, not the lure. So it hits the water. When the line passes your rod, then that's when you can just start reeling. Garbage fish. When I get a nice fish, there's got to be a garbage fish. Um. Yeah, I'm just doing pretty well at least this spot right here, anyways. But anyway, I came here. Well, the wheel decided where I'm gonna go, but this spot is where I seen Canadian wave fishing, and he was pulling fish like every few minutes. That buddy, little buddy, busy. Come here. I'll be quiet, okay? These will be barking. You guys can't hear my dog barking, do you? Probably can actually. The filter's not working properly anymore. I didn't stop mid cast, so uh, I usually stop more further back, but did not do it this time. I didn't get a chance to. It's been too cold outside, and I think it's an allergy for it. That's what's happened with him. But then I also found another thing. He likes to chew. If he gets any mats, he'll sit there and try to chew it off. I'm doing good here with the bolo rod plus cockchafer on Yama. Are you after the what the Kaluga is it called, or what you after? I don't even barely have any shapers left thanks to those barbels. Oh, that's a nice fish. Come on, why can't I ever get a trophy of that fish? Oh, you talking about the actual insect, not the larva. I forgot about the insect. Yeah, I really don't need. Oh, I'm at 99%. I I'm almost at max on that. Hope you guys are enjoying the stream. If you guys are, it'd be nice if you guys can hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Oh, get out of the rocks. Smart little guy is gonna go get wedged in the rocks so I couldn't get him. I'm only at 65.7 full fishing, so I have to work to do for it. I gotta get a new float rod one of these times so I can try to do the bait fish fishing. I really want to go after a pike once on a float rod, on a telly rod. Throw a frog on it and catch a big pike on a telly. Hey there, Homer. How you doing? Yeah, we're all nerds because we like computers, computer games, or tech in general. All right, it is now 8. We'll see what will go next. Uh, um, and that's what is why I'm here. If you played football or something, I would rather watch. Do you say opera or Oprah? All right, I guess we're going to Oberg next. There's a cafe order for the UVs. It usually is. That's 82 easy soul right there. I think that's the only one we got. Hey there, Solson, how you doing? Thanks for the New Year's challenges videos. Helped a lot. Finished the last one today at Corey after unlocking Wacky Rig. Wouldn't have known without. You're welcome. Are you talking about the char? How many times did I revisit that trying to catch a char off that lure? Multiple times I tried to repeat that. A lot of people kept asking me if I can do an active spot video for chars. I could not even get a single one trying to do a video. So 294 in an hour, I think that's pretty good. Actually, 300, a little over 300 because of the cafe too, so it is what it is. Alright, let's I guess we're gonna go to Oberg for a moment, but I need to see something here before we do this. Somewhere there's carps active. And if I seen that they're active on the hemp stuff. So I think I just keep it at this. Oh yeah, that's where I got mine too. I got mine within this first or second cast, I think. Grass cakes. Grassville? I have to buy some bait. I think you could buy it from here. I think it's only 100%. Yeah, so that's actually doable. We'll buy a little extra. I might make a ground bait with that. Why is this higher than that? This is not in the correct order. Okay, we want carp, so we want that. We'll do grass cakes, and I think we have hemp here. What's that say? Sorry, I'll buy 10. I know Oberg's not gonna have this stuff. Alright. I think we use grass for this. I got 17 of that. I'm gonna buy more of that. We're experimenting. I'm not checking Discord or anything. Because I remember seeing a thumbnail from Fireben, and he was showing Oldberg with on hemp. So I'm assuming that's what he was using. I think I'm gonna stick with the corn flour, not the hemp seed here. Yeah, I'm gonna save this template just in case it works. If it don't, I can always delete it. No, I tried. It does not work. I thought even using the sea shrimp as bait, and I could not get it to work. It was interesting trying. Here. Why? Why would I want to save the recipe for a PBA? I pretty good bottom fishing here. TT did a video. Make about there's over an hour AFK. Oh, let me see where you guys are at with this. I know when it came out, you couldn't bottom fish there, but you can now, though. Yeah, bottom fishing is great on the sea. Hmm. Where would hemp fall into this? I think it might have to be in the attractant. Or a dip, I mean. I don't want to use that because I'm using that as bait. So I want to see if there's anything here in pellets. There isn't, eh? Alright. Or definitely experimenting now. I guess the clip could be the same. I think for the one rod, I'm gonna keep it as the grass. I think it don't matter if you use different baits, as long as you don't change the PVA. This is the one I'm gonna change to grass. As Canadian said, that doing the setup and the ground bait and everything takes the most time when you're preparing. He's not lying. Might actually fish with another rod while I'm bomb fishing. In this case, the carp fishing don't really go as planned. Thank you, I appreciate it. jump on. Are you talking to me or? I mean, to be surprised, it may work. 'Cause, I mean, it's a good combo for Bear Lake. That much I know for the grass carps. Where you fish just outside and in the. Yeah, I especially people casting back there, like in that little pocket there. You talking about this little spot? I know if I'm looking for pikes, it would be in this area right here, right now. That's where the last active spot was for them. But it's also noon. Pikes are not really active at noon. Because right now I'm just gonna catch perch, which they're pretty much active throughout the whole day. No matter what time of day, they bite anything. I'm gonna hear the bell. I'm gonna try something here. Where's the R log at? The R log is right there. We can stand on. So I'm not casting here. But I know his lure might have phased out by now. Or maybe not. want to be careful from casting. I won't get snagged. Like back there in that one corner, I definitely would. Mm. That's a nice pipe. Might be at the wrong spot with that with the ground the bottom rod, but that's why I put them in the water and fishing with one other rod, because otherwise it'll been not catching anything. So catching pikes on the side is probably the best option. That way you have a backup plan of making silver. Yeah, I know it's over here on the other side of the bush. But I would be standing over there on that side casting though. Long as I keep casting this narrow section, the pike should still bite. Meaning cast the carp rods? Probably about 2200. I gotta change back to something else. Oh, that's not nice. I set the hook too. That kind of sucked. How did I miss 2 fish in a row? They're hungry, but the game is impatient. They grab and let go before I even get a chance to even react. Might take a wild cast right behind this bush here. If I really want to get a big fish. Well, is it a bush or is it weeds? As far as I know, these have raised treble. I don't keep crappy hooks on these. I mean, I might have not changed this one. Because this is the newer hook. I mean, newer lure. Yeah, that's crappy hooks. It's fine, though. I know I changed the other, ugly fella, the green ones. I know hook quality depends on all depends on the hooking ability, too. I'm gonna get snagged. Be careful with that cast. Did I miss somebody here? I finally moved on to the next level. Oh, very nice. Congrats. His name got lost with the green. Should be a pike in this area. They usually don't shut off at night like this, or in the evening. His lure pretty much died out pretty fast. I catch pike, but it's big 7.9. Decent fish. I don't remember what lure I was using. I mean, I can easily check. Oh, that lure. The wrong one. Why I got so many of these lures are the same? I'm assuming I was using this one. Looks about right. By the way, I'm following you from uh Turkey. My English might be a bit bad, but I'm trying to improve. It's alright, I understand you. You said Turkey. Wow, trying to change lures, it went from evening to dark. Just like that. So our window's done with the pikes. Without anything bit over here. Because I didn't hear no bells or nothing. for some odd reason that my volume is so low, I didn't hear a single plate. Got my first halibut today, 63 kg. Took me over an hour to reel it in. It's nice to get your first halibut, but it sucks to get on bad gear. Trying to think what I want to do. Because pike was the only thing that was actually good. You know what? I know how to find out. I said I wasn't going to look at what we're using, but alright, so definitely not really biting or anything. Good. Bit of a problem. Might gave all my bream stuff out. Yeah, Christ. By the time it takes me to type this messaging and get the bait, it's gonna be too late. I was too busy giving every stuff away because I was helping players out. Then I come to a point where I need help. Good stuff. So what we need to do, fix. Okay, clip 12 is about right. What was I doing with that first rod? The hell don't bring picture of that stuff. The hell happened to this keyboard? I pulled the nail too soon. Have a good broadcast, brother. See you again. I'll be back. Alright. Thank you for stopping by there, Rick. I appreciate it. And yeah, congrats on that level. My premium expires in an hour. It is okay. At least I saved the night a little bit. Fish already on that third one I just casted that. Or just windy. Yeah, I think it's just wind blowing. Yep, this is the active spot. 11:44. Matter of fact, I posted this spot back on the 15th, and it's still going strong. So that's nice to know. And the only time I would throw ground bait out like I did is only when bream fishing. You throw about 10 ground bait out along with the ground bait on your line. That would draw more bream to the area. Yeah, I don't even mind with the bream of this size. That's actually some money. All right, we'll see where we're going next here when it hits 8 a.m. So we'll spin the wheel again. We're hitting all the lucky maps. Nice. Tunguska next. I'm for it. I don't know why I did that hard cast. That was dumb, my part. To be honest with you, I tried this with other type fishing species, but nope, it does not work. I thought maybe you could do it with carp or other species, but it did not work. I thought trying with gibbles, and that did not work. Actually, no, I did not try with gibbles yet. Oh, that's worth 3. This spot was steady to get bites up till over 8 o'clock. I'm not gonna bar selling the fish here because I'll just take it to Tunguska and sell there. At least I'll make about maybe about 20% more profit. Yes, I believe these are 60. Yeah, these are 69.2. I think I use under 10 kg for these fish. These are my original bream reels, anyways. I actually got from the from that what is it, the feeder kit. But I put them on Pilker, not Pilker, but picker rods. These are the 300s. So these are on the 25 experience one. So 8 minutes, got a decent amount of premium. That's gonna be a small one, I think. Mine's not even a bream even. Either that one didn't bite fully, or we got a small fish on. I don't want to grab it. I don't want to spook the fish if it didn't grab. It look at it's on, but it's not doing anything. It's not moving. Well, it took forever for that fish to grab. Make me think we got a damn roach on. He's sitting there scooping at a fish. Noisy and in range. See, this one, I don't know what's wrong with that middle rod. And I kind of feel it a small fish. Funny grab. I don't think this is a bream. Don't feel like it. I don't sound like it. Nice bream, but we pulled a lot. How can we pull so hard? Okay. I'm going to go next. Maybe we'll go back to the UL for this. So, almost an hour of fishing. 185. That's about expected for what Oldberg would give. That's pretty bad that the breams are more valuable than most of these pikes I caught. Yeah, I know there's a rat lure, but I'm not going out in the lake. Or a river, I should say. And sorry, my lure kind of broke. I'm at like 99% on it. I kind of killed it on Yama. So we're gonna go where I've seen Canadian wave fishing on this map too. Seen his Yama spot, and I seen his Tamuska. This is where we want to stand. We want to cast that direction. So 156, 132. Using the Spiker 2016 for this one, and we're just casting basically right downriver. By the way, you know good spots with UL. Besides this spot, you can also fish right there too. Off next to that rock back there, you cast towards that stream. Poppers work back here too. Take the 06 and the 05, is it? Technically, this is not the active lure on his map. Yeah, now I found. You mean light spinning? You could treat light spinning as you would for UL. Allowing you to be able to cast these little spinners and stuff, that's all that matters. I hear the fish jumping back there. Then I'm gonna switch to the popper next. Lure's okay, but it's kind of slow. Oh yeah, I want to tell you guys something. Actually, I should say show you guys something. Tell me if you see a formation or something that looks like a turtle on this um at this location. I noticed it yesterday. I can tell you what I see. I see a head, I see the beak, I see the eyes, and I see the shell. The bad thing about noon on this map, you start getting smaller and smaller fish. Sometimes no fish either. Maybe there's probably a benefit with the colored uh the fire type popper. Someone said they got the trophy grayling off of that lure. The eastern grayling at that, the one I want to get. Nope. Right there's gonna be your turtle. If you look closely at the front, you can see where the shadowing of the mouth would be the beak, and you can see where the eyes would place, and you can also see in the back where the shell would be, which is kind of weird. Yeah, exactly. Like on the Doga Lake, you can spot a face in the rocks while driving. Hey, Nicola, how you doing? So what I was telling people that on this left side you can see a rock formation that looks exactly like a turtle. The mouth, the beak, the eyes, the shell in the back, and if on Steam on the Chinese server, this was confirmed by a dev that a map for of China water body is coming next. Okay, it's changed lure out. It was okay, but it's not working as it should. That's the wrong lure. How much damage that did? Okay, not anything. Like maybe 90%, Jimmy. That'd be that one. I put a 7 gram lure on my 5 gram rod. Wanted to see that if they bring China waters would be awesome. They are bringing it. It's just like I said, it's confirmed by the devs on the Chinese server. Um, I don't know how I can find that again. No, what I got from understanding, and this is kind of awkward because I asked my AI assistant basically I got, and they mentioned some type of river, but it says it's not in this current version. And I was like, wait, what does that mean? So give me a minute, guys. I want to find it. So I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna hide the screen for a minute. This case was political stuff. Because I don't want political stuff to appear on this. Because I know I was talking to Canadian Way, and I showed him this, and even he was kind of shocked with it. Here we are. So I was doing a map thing for my thumbnails. And while we're looking, talking to this AI thing, and then when I realized right here, this is not in the game. Then I found this is related to China, that river. So that's interesting, in my opinion, to know. Alright, let's go for the spot. I'm gonna go over here. It can't be a coincidence, right? If it's gonna be a river, I don't know what it's gonna be like. But you think about it, we cannot access this side at all. We could go up to here and up to this point, but we can't go beyond that. Anything that I see a white shoreline, you can actually walk on. Technically, you can go here, but you cannot get there because there's no way there. There's a rock in the way. I think I was doing better with the spinner. would have went for Dragon Charge, but it's too. It's not. It's too warm for him. You need temperatures like around 10 or under. Yeah, I noticed this lure was catching more graylings though. But I kind of went back to it. Yeah. If they drop any maps, it's going to be after June. They've been pretty good releasing a map every year. People are kind of pissed when they released Elk Lake. But I get why they did it. They did it because they want more variations of fish in the game. More regions. They want to explore new regions. They even said this. They're going outside of the Russian name and they're exploring different regions for Russian Fishing 4. And something you guys need to know, and I told people this, that Russian Fishing 4, they belonged to Russia back then, a while back. And now if you go here and look at the main page, right? Go all the way to the bottom where it shows contact information. There's the headquarters. That's Colorado. And if you see, it says FishSoft LLC. It no longer says Russian Fishing 4. Before the new maps came out, it belonged to the company of Russian Fishing 4 back then. But then they sold it, and the U.S. bought it, and then they were able to make more maps, which after that, Yama came out, Archie came out, Copper, Elk, and the Sea. If it was stuck to the people back then, the game would be where it's at now, and Tunguska would have been the last map still. Because it has the word Russian in it, they didn't want to change the name of the game. They kept it. And I don't mind blame them. Because what could they really name it? They can't use anything like Fishing Sim World because that belonged to Dovetail Games. So they kept to the old name, but it went to new ownership, and then they've been adding new maps, and they even revamped Mosquito Lake to their vision. I would love them to add ice fishing map. There's so much stuff they can add doing that. As I told somebody, if they ever do an ice fishing map, they gotta do a variation of Elk Lake. A winter snowy scene for Elk Lake, it just fits. These admins, it'll be nowhere near close to Elk Lake. It'll be the reason why I said Elk Lake is because there's something weird about it. They decided to do a fall type scenery, and this would be perfect for ice. But here's the problem: alligators and them waters do not mix at all in that with the crazy temperatures. Temperatures get too hot. I seen it reach 30 degrees on Celsius. That's over 80, 90 degrees. That's perfect for the southern states, but southern states do not get fall trees like that. Fall trees happen when the area gets cold, too cold. What are you talking about? Oh, you're talking about the developers from Russia themselves that where the game originally came from. Hmm. War tanks. I mean, I play World of Battleship sometime. I haven't played it. Well, I log in every day just to collect the free stuff, but I don't play it though. I was uh, for the holiday season. They got repetitive, got bored of it. This ain't a play to win game. I mean, they got a premium account, but they don't get you silver. I mean, get you experience, but don't get you more money to buy gear. I mean, you can buy gear with gold if you want to, but the option is that you can actually earn it with silver too. I know where to get some fish. Give me a minute, guys. I'm gonna log out for a minute and log back in. Otherwise, I'm not gonna catch anything more. It's nighttime. See, there's a problem with Fishing Planet that it's always going to be repetitive with one thing is that Fishing Planet has a problem with not letting their lures and baits rotate based on the fish. And the spots never change, are always the same. That's what kind of drew me off. When I had to sit there and grind for one fish for like 12 levels or more, which was the white sturgeon, I got bored of that game so bad that I couldn't stand it. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Spots and baits and lures never change. That's up to the people. But you can't buy levels. Like, you can go ahead and go buy the sea and stuff, that's fine. That's great. But you still have to get the skills, the not law. You have to reach the level requirement to use the gear like certain bait casters or classic reels. 30 level 30 some, you can't use some reels and stuff because your level is locked. They used to let us give away the the feeder, the beginner feeder rod kits, but some odd reason now you have to give away with if you buy with gold. That was one thing I did not understand. They used to do giveaways and stuff for that stuff. Those were never there, to be honest with you. That was started when they did the new um when they added the new tutorial map. Then they allowed players to get an item for reaching a level for every level to level 10 or 12. I'm looking for brown trouts if you guys haven't figured it out. There's supposed to be great, good sized browns here at night. And another thing about fishing plans, I didn't like their travel thing. Every time that you had to renew your travel all the time, no matter if you're on the map or not, you had to pay travel costs and then the license to fish. That's so stupid. Fishing Planet is a pay to win game. Oh, that's a nice brown. Hmm. Uh, I what? I didn't get what you said. I should do an active spot video. This some reason this is a good spot for browns for night fishing. It's kind of crazy. especially if you have premium, being able to choose the map without consequences. Huh? What do you mean by that? Was the travel cost? With premium, you still have to pay the full price for travel. I could practically use this lure in the small river back there. Wouldn't catch a thing at night. So, don't know what is up with the spot. All these dogs, come on. I mean, they should at least open up all the maps. You have no, I don't like that, to be honest with you. If they give people free travel with premium, then that'll make the game too easy. The most expensive maps are Yama, the Sea, and Arch. I don't think Arch is 100. The boat cost is expensive. The Sea and Archie both cost 100 silver to rent a boat for a day, and Yama and the Sea cost 100 silver for travel. But they did something that does work. If you buy the house on the Sea, you get free travel. Which I'm trying to buy, but it's like 40-some thousand silver. But you also gotta respect something though. If it wasn't for the people that actually put real money into this game, such as premium or buying the gear with their money, it wouldn't support the devs, and this game would not be where it's at today. It's us players that help keep building this game. That basically goes for the same for Fishing Planet and any other game. Because here's an example, is a pure example actually. Who here have played the Hunter Classic? anyways, when I was playing that game, I played that game like religiously, and I loved the game, and my friends, all like four of us were doing a session on the game, and we were doing the holiday challenge. Is when I noticed that I did this, and I was getting the premium, yes, for that game as well, and but then these callers that I realized that it was going to take so long time to get the callers for the event I want to play, and I kept buying the callers over and over and over again. Every caller I could buy, I bought it, and then right afterwards, when about a year playing the game, I realized I spent over $100 and some dollars on the game itself, and I realized that yeah, this game ain't gonna work because I'm wasting money into it. So, as the first time I ever spent real money on in-game items, um, it got me to where I wanted though. I got my collars and stuff. I got the ammos that I needed. But in the process, I was steady throwing money into the game, not realizing it. But the Hunter Classic had done something with their game that it just draws people in to spend. I mean, you can earn the money yourself and stuff, and that game's a grind alone, with if not helping, because you gotta use certain. The thing is, there's certain weapons you have to use to shoot certain animals. You use the wrong ammo for the weapons, then it don't count for credits or cash. And then you use the wrong weapon, that don't count either. You start off with a simple rifle, I think, that's it. That game is so old, I forgot when the last time I played it. But anyways, like I said, those type of games are the ones that draw people to spend money because they use the money to improve their game. However, this ain't the case with Hunter Classic. Hunter Classic has the same maps for the longest time, same animals, same weapons, same everything. Nothing changes. The only thing I ever spent money on this game is the premium. And I only get premium when there's events. And I got premium when I needed to work on my skills, especially the bottom skill and stuff like that. The lure crafting, bottom skill, the bait harvesting, and ground bait. I don't need to use premium to make any experience or levels. That's not wasn't needed at all. This spot only works at night because I'm not catching anything since it cleared up. Well, actually, I'm catching a few fish, but very far between. Virtual tank average 16. I'm afraid if I go back to that game, I'll probably waste more money in that game. because now you can buy unlimited ammo and never run out. But basically, what the unlimited ammo does in that game, that you have to go back to the lodge to reload the ammo. But if you go out of the lodge, when you run out, you run out. You gotta go back. And traveling back to the lodge is a simple thing. You get only one fast travel an hour or something like that. Yeah, I don't use gold in this game to buy gear. I bought everything with my own silver. Alright, where are we going to next? Seversky could be a fun map. I do want to get that the sunfish trophy. I haven't got that yet. If I can remember the old spot that I fished, had some really big sunfish using the wacky rig. I think it's far less side going away from the town. Just on Seversky, wacky rig drifting, light and UL on both. It's always fun and oh yeah, wacky. That's what I was saying that when it landed on Seversky, that I was saying it could be fun. We got rain coming, don't we? Oh, we got a thunderstorm. We're done. Screw that. Yeah, I love the lazy river thing. Never halfway order in this map. No browns, no graylings, no nothing. $234. Not that good either. Alright, let me check, see what we can use here. Just looking for the wacky rig lure. I know it's not going to really show much, but it'll give me an idea of what I could use. So the nasty worm 2.5008 could be an option. Do I not have the 8? I think I gave my lure to somebody. It was nasty worm. I don't got a 1. But buy a couple just in case if I do thrifting. Why does it look brown? But yeah, oh wait. What? Oh. It's two-tone. I'd take the boat up river. If I want to float, I can with it. That is definitely an option. Remember what towboat I use. I know where I'm going. And how you doing there, Chris? Just like War Thunder, I dived in a simulator fishing. Natural for me, but Hanks, no. I know it's beyond this part. It's gotta go past this dock here. It's been so long since I fished this fish. So I don't even remember where the heck would be. I know if I see it, I'll spot it. I know it's beyond this building too. I think it's up here. See the tall grass. This might be it. Now I'm just trying this on a whim, so I wouldn't know. But I remember a long patch of this duckweed. And to be honest, this is not the lure I use. You know what? I know how to find out. 002. I wish it'd tell me what the hook I used, but I don't remember. It'll be this lure right here. I got my pumpkin seeds from. But this spot might not work. Okay, never mind. Alright, good sign. We'll do what Kush suggested with the drifting. Drifting does so much better. But last time I drifted, I caught my biggest asp. That sucked. I think this has to be faster. Damn, Birch, you guys are annoying. A lot of perch in this spot. Alright, enough of this. Let's go get some fish. Luckily, I don't need to use anything that's light. I can use anything, to be honest with you. But we'll keep it simple. Need a slightly heavier one for that. Do you need one for the middle rod too? This one's gonna be faster. Oh, yeah. That leader's not gonna do. That one's fine. Okay, they're all set. Alright, let's go. See, the idea with drifting, you basically start at this far end, and you just let the boat drift throughout the whole entire river. Did they really put barrels for the... That's weird. There's got like moss sticking out of it. Too far away. You can't cast that far. that last. Oh, I saw a fish grab that. Yeah, there's. Why are you? Where are you going? This will give you an idea how fast the river flows. Oh, you catch those too. Nice. The reason why that's working, you see where it says drifting with the current? That was a glitch. Look like little sharks coming out of the water. That's the way they're shaped. I believe this will work at night too with the drifting. You'll catch so many variety of fish if you see. And the motor is not on, so it's not spooking a fish. So he can cast as even about 5 meters from the boat and still catch fish. You know, it's actually a good way to actually find an active spot, a species spot. Wait, seesaws like this fish, swim right forward and they get hooked. Huh? Weird. Somebody did grab that. They seen the line. There is something on there. This is the first method I learned about wacky rig fishing. Oh, getting small fish now. Can't tell the fish on there, or what's going on with that? I did close the bill, didn't I? I make sure I'm not gonna drift into the shore. I don't want that. It should push around around the bend. But it's not going to. Actually, now I think about it, I think I caught my biggest asp on one of those blockers. In the hell? Where are you going? I hook into a muscle or something. Wait, it took off. Hey there, little buddy. And I kind of thought nighttime is going to slow us down. Seeing that. Big Terran. Perch was the last fish I caught. So I've been drifting for 14 minutes and we got a lot of fish here. Thank you for the follow there, Pep Dojo. I appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Oh, there's a fish on there. That line's slack. Hmm. What did I hit? I seen the boat just jerk like hard. Ain't no way that fish dragged me.
New subscriber.
Oh, fine. Dog. I kind of threw her next to the the bull house. Usually in this area, you really don't catch anything on the wacky. It's also nighttime too. Midnight hour is always really bad. You've been lighting up my in-game chat with your weekly records catches, so I figured I better come see what you're doing. I'm just drift fishing here. Using the wacky rig, nasty worm 2.5008. Medium 6 size hook. I started. I started way back here. No, wait, over here. I got confused. I started up here and drifted all the way here. It's one of the unique fishing that you can do in a game. You can lazy fish, just drift and with the wacky rig, and the fish will just come to you. It's a very good way on this map to catch multiple different species, as you can see. You can also possibly get a trophy on doing this. I basically use the wheel. Today's the first day using this of where I go in. So far, it's been pretty good. It landed on Yama, Oldberg, Seversky, and Tunguska. I'm trying to see in chat. How's going on? I don't know why I'm checking the cafe. I never catch anything here in this map for it. What's the word? Never really caught a grass carp on this map though. Oh, 40 minutes. I'm not expecting it to be a lot, but actually 151. 51 and a little bit on the silver, so 20 some. 180 some silver in less than an hour for Seversky. I think that's pretty damn good. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the stream. Like the stream, hit the like button. Appreciate you guys for watching. Bye guys.